What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay coming back again for another stream. July 10th, 2023. July 10th, 2023. We got a nice show for you guys tonight. Before we get started, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell so you don't miss content just like this. Also, we're getting ready for the NFL season. I will be streaming. I've got the NFL Sunday ticket for you guys. We're ready to go. So make sure you subscribe, lock it in, hit that bell. You know the rest. All right. 3 stories today. Amazon Prime Day is coming up. Mr. Jamie Foxx spotted out in public. And then, of course, we're going to get into the Indianapolis Colts 2003-2024 season. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. That is to say the least. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. Much love to all the listeners and watchers as we get into the story. Now, Amazon Prime Day. Obviously, I shop with Amazon Prime. I'm sure that if you're watching this, you probably do as well. Well, guess what? There's tons of deals that you guys will be able to get for the next couple of days. And there's also some scams that are running around right now. And I want to make sure that you guys are protected. Your boy Jay looking out for you so that you don't get scammed, you don't get hacked, and people don't take your hard-earned money. We'll also get into some deals. But right now, we're going to dive right into this and get into these scams. All right. When Amazon Prime Day starts, watch out for fake text and delivery scams. Amazon Prime Day is again upon us. If you pick up your phone this week, you may see, or next, I apologize, this phone this week or next, you may see a text claiming that there are problems with your Amazon account or with delivering your order. Please do not click on that link. Do not do it. If you get any kind of text that do not look familiar to you stating that there's a problem with your order or that there's a problem with your Amazon delivery, do not click it. It is a scam. They're looking to steal your information. Okay, I'm going to say it one more time. Do not click any links that come to your phone in regards to a misplaced order or an order not going through or your delivery not showing up for whatever reason. Don't do it. If you have any issues, go directly to the Amazon app, talk to chat. Just go through Amazon directly. Don't answer any text messages because they're most likely a scam. Continuing on, Prime Day's epic deals run from July 11th through 12th. The deals, according to Amazon, are exclusively for its Prime members, including personalized deals and top brands. We've been talking about this made-up shopping holiday ever since July 15, 2015. When Amazon created a shopping frenzy in the summer slump as a way to celebrate Prime members on Amazon's 20th birthday. Shopping holidays are prime for scammers, too. Here's what you want to avoid. Fake text and delivery scams. I've been getting a few texts lately. And also, side note, my girl actually got a text earlier today. I had to tell her, don't click the link, don't get hacked, don't get scammed. So it's happening right now. I've been getting a few texts lately where someone is texting me about a problem with some type of order. You have a package that needs to be delivered. One says somehow they don't have the right address or cannot deliver it. Sometimes it says it's from the U.S. Postal Service or UPS. I've ignored these texts, and you should as well. Goes on to continue to say that Amazon Prime Day is a time where many retailers offer bargains for online shoppers. Scammers might also impersonate Amazon or Walmart. So guess what? Not only do you have to worry about getting the fake text and the fake emails and messages, but you also got to worry about actually getting scammed on Amazon with fake products or replica products. You got to make sure that you're actually shopping with the reputable sellers on Amazon and make sure that it's covered. Scammers might impersonate Amazon, Walmart, which has Walmart Plus week starting July 10th for Walmart Plus shoppers, Target, Best Buy, and others. And yes, scammers will impersonate delivery services too. You don't want to install software in your device if told to do so in a suspicious text or email. Amazon notes online if you receive suspicious communication pretending to be from Amazon and you don't have an account with us, report it at stopspoofing@amazon.com. yeah, there's so much to uncover and so much to unpack. The main focus is this, ladies and gentlemen. Do not click on any text saying that your order has been canceled or something like that, or you've had a delivery issue. Go to the Amazon app, confirm it in there, call Amazon directly, or use their chat, and they'll make sure that you're all taken care of. So, once again, quick shout out to the Wrench Gang and the family. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Immortal says, should I get a signed Tremaine Evans Bears jersey for $55 plus $10 shipping and handling? That doesn't sound right. I'm just going to be honest with you. That sounds like a scam. Not a deal, a scam. Today's stream is definitely titled Deals and Scams for a reason. So, speaking of deals and scams, well, Mr. Jamie Foxx himself. Hey, we all know certain situations that have went down in Hollywood, right? We all know certain individuals who have advocated for certain medical companies in regards to different things that they've been offering over the last 3 years. Hey, I'm not going to say anything in specific, but you know what I'm talking about. Well, Mr. Jamie Foxx had a medical issue, as you may know by now. And unfortunately, it was confirmed to be a stroke. We did not see him for a while as he was recovering. And at one point, he was falsely, or what we would to consider to be false, reported as deceased. His daughter then went online saying that he is not gone and that it was false reporting by the news and the media. Well, Mr. Jamie Foxx has actually been spotted out in public. So, we're going to go ahead and get into this story. Mr. Jamie Foxx waves to fans on boat looking healthy in first public sighting. We're going to roll the clip. So as you can see here, he's out there on a nice sized boat, waving to the fans. To me, I'm just be honest, it doesn't really look like him. I'm just saying. Doesn't really look like him from afar, but hey. It's our birthday! Hopefully we're not dealing with another Damar Hamlin situation. But we're not going to feed into it too much. Mr. Jamie Foxx took to Twitter for the first time since his hospitalization and said, "Boat life, celebrating summer with my brown sugar BBN. Stay blessed." And we just got a new video, a closer angle of Jamie on board the boat, but still interacting with fans. Jamie Foxx's road to recovery seems to be going very well because the guy's out and about in public now, with TMZ getting the first glimpse of him since his hospitalization. Check out this footage we've obtained showing a cheerful Jamie Foxx cruising along on a mega boat on the Chicago River Sunday afternoon, looking pretty vibrant and happy to see fans as well. A neighboring vessel passed him by and gave him a big hurrah. Jamie waved back. Now listen, obviously I'm hoping this is the man, and I'm hoping that he is recovering and getting better from whatever happened. I don't wish anyone to have bad health. I don't wish anybody to end up in a hospital because of something that they may or may not have taken. But the reality is this. We're seeing too many stories where athletes, entertainers are, popping up having strokes at such a young age. So I do wish Mr. Jamie Foxx the best, and I hope that he's able to recover and move on with his life and still be able to act and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of acting, I do appreciate Jamie Foxx for the work that he's done over the years. It's definitely been phenomenal. Movies like Ray, there's Any Given Sunday. Shout out to Immortal. For those who don't remember, Bait, Held Up. Those are movies back in the day. But yeah, as far as Jamie being an actor, I don't think anybody can take that away from him. So, hopefully he does, stick around for a while. Shout out to Bob. Django. Yeah, man. Django is definitely one of my favorites. We can get into that a whole other day, but Django's wild. Shout out to Mary Alice. Long time no see. Shout out to you, Mary. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Let's go. Y'all showing up in the house tonight. What do we got? We got 18 viewers. We got 10 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to get to 15. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. You guys know how we do. Shout out to Dulo Caruso in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Next up, I did ask a question in regards to Mr. Gardner Minshew. 11 votes. Will Gardner Minshew win more than one game? 91% of you guys said yes, and I'm hoping so. But it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, and I'll tell you why. I don't think anybody really expected much out of Gardner Minshew, because if you remember, this man was supposed to be the next up, the guy that was going to lead the Jacksonville Jaguars before Trevor Lawrence to the promised land. And I'll tell you this. He didn't lead them to the promised land. In fact, I'm going to show you where he led the 2020 Jaguars. Ironically, he beat the Colts by 7 in week 1 of the 2020 regular season. And then the Jaguars went on to lose every game of the season. Literally every game. It doesn't get any worse than this. I mean, obviously, if you would have lost all of them, right? I mean, just look at this. He won against the Colts, lost to Tennessee, lost to Miami, lost to the Bengals, lost to the Texans, lost to Detroit, lost to the Chargers, lost to the Texans again, lost to Green Bay, got destroyed by the Steelers, lost to the Browns, lost to Minnesota, lost to Tennessee, lost to Baltimore, lost to Chicago, and then lost to the Colts. Now, listen, obviously you can say, well, hey, he didn't lose all those games. You had Glennon in there. You had Luton. Listen, Minshew lost the majority of these games. Listen, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Look at this guy. All right, look at this guy. Would you want your quarterback to look like this? Gardner Minshew looks like the guy that you'd never want around your daughter, right? But you keep him around because he's a star quarterback, and if he wins more than like 3 or 4 games, you might let him come over to the cookout. But you won't let him put his arm around your daughter. That's like a big no-no. You might like slap him up the head and be like, no, don't touch. You can be here if you win 3 games. Other than that, you got to go. But this is not the man that you want around your daughter. And I don't think this is the man that you want on your team as a quarterback. But hey, the team that he ironically beat has made him the starter. The only win that he got back in 2020, that team has chose him to be the starter. So we get into the Colts depth chart. We've got Gardner Minshew starting. Behind him is going to be Anthony Richardson and Sam Ehlinger. Getting into the actual talent, right? Because we know that the Colts have some talent. It's just whether or not the quarterback can do something with them. Obviously, we've got Jonathan Taylor, running back. Great. He's been injured, but we know his skill set. Zach Moss, who was one of my favorite quarterbacks, which I don't know why we traded him, but hey, it is what it is. Deion Jackson, Evan Hull. Michael Pittman Jr., another great wide receiver. Is somebody going to be able to do something with him? Isaiah McKenzie, another loss for the Bills. Michael Strachan, Juwan Winfrey on the 4th. Wide receiver Alec Pierce, right? This man came out balling. I said that I definitely wanted to see the kind of career he's going to have. I think he's being underutilized. Can somebody get this man the ball because he's ready to cook? That's what I'm going to call him, Alec Cook Pierce. Can we get him the ball? Second's going to be Ashton Doolin, Vincent Smith, and then Ethan Fernia on the 4th. And then Josh Downs, another decent wide receiver. Rashad Perriman, Malik Turner, Johnny King. For your tight end, Jelani Woods, Kylan Granson, Mo Alley Cox, and then Will Mallory on the 4th. For your left tackle, Bernard Raymond. Left guard is going to be Quentin Nelson. Center, Ryan Kelly. Right guard, Will Fries. And then right tackle, Brayton Smith. Getting into your defense, Kwity Paye. These guys are ready to ball. DeFrost Buckner, Grover Stewart, Dayo Adeyingbo, another man that's ready to go. EJ Speed, Shaquille Leonard. You have the tools. What's going on, Colts? What's going on? Kenny Moore II, Rodney Thomas II, Julian Blackmon, and Julius Brents. And for your special teams, Matt Gay, Roberto Sanchez, Isaiah McKenzie on the punt return, Dallas Flowers on the kick return, and then Luke Rhodes is your long snapper. So, let's get into the schedule. Let's do it. Obviously, you guys know that last year was very tough for the Colts. Really wild. I mean, Ryan was there. He tried to come through and utilize his veteran experience to no avail, but we know how that went. A tie against the Texans, a loss 24-0 against the Jaguars. A win against KC by 3. Loss against the Titans, a win against the Broncos in OT. Win against Jacksonville, loss against the Titans, loss against the Commanders, loss to New England. A win against the Raiders, a loss to the Eagles by 1. Loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers, loss to the Cowboys, 54-19. It's absolutely wild. They had their bye week. Then obviously they lost to Minnesota in a crazy game in which they were up. No, they were down, and then it looked like they were going to win because they came back. That's how that went. Chargers, they lost. Giants lost, and then, of course, the Texans lost by 1. So very, very rough 2022 season. Getting into 2023, is there any hope for this team? Is Gardner Minshew going to lead these Colts to the promised land? For Lutz's sake, I'm hoping so. I really am. I would love to see the Colts do something just to put a smile on Lutz's face because I know how much of a fan she is. Shout out to you, Lutza. We're going to be praying for Minshew and these boys. Now, getting into the schedule. Sunday, it's going to be week 1, September 10th against the Jaguars. I feel like there's going to be some bad blood here. Obviously, that was Gardner's team. So I think that's going to be a good one. Week 2 is going to be against the Texans. Week 3 is going to be against Baltimore. Week 4 is going to be against the Rams. Week 5 is going to be against Tennessee. Week 6, they will rematch against the Jaguars. Week 7 is going to be against the Browns. Week 8 against New Orleans. Week 9, the Panthers. Week 10, it's going to be the Patriots. Then there's their bye week, week 11. Week 12, Buccaneers. Week 13, Titans. Week 14, the Bengals. Week 15 is going to be determined as far as the time goes against the Steelers. Atlanta, the Raiders, Texans. As far as your preseason, they're going to start with the Bills on 8-12. Then play the Bears, 8-19. And then it's going to be the Eagles on 8-24. Now, to be honest, looking at the schedule, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, your real competition is obviously the Jaguars, Baltimore, Rams are shaky, Titans shaky, Cleveland shaky. New Orleans defense is basically what's probably going to help them win that game. Panthers is shaky. New England's probably going to win. Tampa Bay, another shaky team. Listen, this doesn't look too bad for what the Colts have. It's just whether or not Mr. Gardner Minshew can actually show up and ball with the tools that they have. That's it. That's what's in question. Your X factor is Gardner Minshew. It's not Jonathan Taylor. Well, I take that back. I will take that back. Obviously, the X factor is Gardner Minshew, but you need everyone on the team to stay healthy. If everyone on the team can stay healthy, Gardner Minshew is your X factor. And if he can show up and he can ball and he can say, you know what, I'm here to win. If you guys are going to basically put faith in me, I'm going to show you why. He may possibly be able to get them a winning record. Will they go to the playoffs? I'm not sure. That's not a ticket or a check that I'm willing to cash. But I will say that they'll have a good season if he can properly utilize those tools. And Jonathan Taylor does his thing. Alec Pierce and those guys ball out on defense. So, Sheila says Matt Minshew is a good quarterback, not great, but can win games. He still has a lot of fans here in Jacksonville. Some of him think he is God. Is this the man that can walk on water? This man? Listen, just because you have the hair doesn't mean that you can claim that title, right? I know he's got the hair. I know he's got the the mustache. But yo, y'all are killing me. Shout out to Forrest Green. One win shoe. Dulo says, yes, Gator for life. AR-15 has to learn this offense ASAP. He does. He does. Listen, you guys know I love to joke and play around, but the reality is this. He's an NFL quarterback, and whether or not he's going to be great is going to depend on how much chemistry he's built with the team, whether or not he can understand the Colts playbook and, their strategy. That's basically it. And the coaching is going to play a huge part in that too, whether or not the offensive coordinator is doing things right, the defensive coordinators, all that stuff comes into play, right? It's not just about the talent. Obviously, I like to, crack jokes and all that kind of stuff, but there's a lot that goes into winning these football games from the bottom level all the way to the top high-level analysts. They're going to tell you that, and I'm going to tell you that as well. Al Shadow, that is a name that I have not seen in a long time, and I've been wondering why. I haven't seen Al Shadow in a while. I figured that he didn't like me anymore, and I almost wrote him off, but I am happy to see his name. I know you've been lurking, Al. I know you've been lurking, bro. Shout out to you, man. Good to see you. Happy to see that name there. Getting back over to the polls. 18 votes for will Gardner Minshew win more than one game. 83% of you says yes. 83% of you guys said yes. So, we shall see. Like I said, I'm not totally going to write him off, but there's going to be a lot of work needed for Mr. Minshew. I mean, his last season, 663 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 39.7 QBR. It's tough. And you're right. He can be a great quarterback. He definitely throws more touchdowns than interceptions, right? That's a good thing. He did take 33 sacks back in 2019, 27 sacks in 2020, so he's definitely dropped the amount of sacks he's getting. But he didn't see much play time with Philadelphia because obviously Jalen Hurts came back after he was injured and, took back over the team. So, hey, I'm excited to see what Gardner Minshew can do. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully he goes out there, he balls out, leads the Colts to some victories. They have a winning record. And potentially we see the Colts in the postseason. Maybe a wild card. Who knows? Shout out to Immortal says Jamie Foxx in his prime should be Indy's quarterback. Any given Sunday, yo. Any given Sunday. Shout out to Big Ron in the building. What's up, Ron? Shout out to you, man. Is anybody shopping for Prime Day? What are you guys getting for Prime Day? I want to know. Me personally, I got a couple things on the list that I'm looking at. I actually want to pull up some of these deals for you guys. Some of these deals. If you like New Balances, I know some of y'all like New Balances, yo. If you like New Balances, hit up Amazon for the deals. They also got some tents for you guys, some luggage, and there's going to be some deals tomorrow, right? Just avoid the scams, get yourself a deal. That's why I named the stream Scams and Deals for you guys. If you want like a man bag, right? Get yourself a man bag. Get yourself a Merce, right? If you want a Merce for Prime Day. I know some of you guys rocking Merces out there. It's all right. They're coming back. Whatever you guys want to do, that's cool. I'm just saying. It's not for me, but maybe you want a Merce. Who knows? But they got deals on them. So don't go out there and buy an expensive one. Save yourself some money, and you can get yourself a Merce. All right, so so they got the Odotos mini belt bag for $16. It was originally $24. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this bag. Look at this bag. Look at this mini bag. You could fit all kinds of stuff in that. You could fit you could fit your phone in there, your wallet. You know, if you don't have like an iPhone or something like that, and you're back in like the old school, you could fit like a Walkman CD player, you know, or maybe that, you know, that Sony cassette joint. You could fit that right inside of the Merce, right inside your man bag. You know, you could fit a lot of stuff in there. And listen, it's 33% off. It's only $15.98, and you'll get it next day with Prime. It's not a bad deal, ladies and gentlemen. What do we got next? Shout out to my tech people. If you need some headphones, all right, they got the Apple AirPods 2nd generation, which these aren't too bad. I got the Pros specifically. I like the Pros. But if you do want some Apple AirPods, the 2nd generations, you can actually get these for $99. They're normally $129, 23% off. Not bad. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. And they're directly from the Apple store, so you don't have to worry about getting scammed. All right? Don't have to worry about getting scammed. You know, you can feel safe knowing that these came from the other factory in China, not the scam one that probably sells the same thing. Just feel better that you're buying it from Apple, you know. What else we got on here? What else we got? We have the BedSure cooling sheet set for all you guys who need a new sheet set, $60. So yeah, there's tons. Look at these shoes. Look at these. Look at these shoes. Shout out to Ben Bridges. Hey, Reason, what do you think of the Detroit Lions? Pretty dope, huh? We're gonna get to the Lions soon. Don't worry. Make sure you're here for that stream. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel. Lock it in. Lions are coming soon. We're going to have nice fun with that. Al says you got to have a small Maglite flashlight for your fanny pack. It's not a man bag. Yo, shout out to Immortal says, what's the difference between a satchel and a Merce? Doesn't the satchel go like crossbody? Right? It goes like crossbody, and the Merce goes around your waist, right? So if you got the satchel, it goes around like crossbody, so it makes you feel more like I'm a man, right? But when you got that thing just going around your waist, you know, you gotta say it a little different, you know. Like when you talking to your girl and you got a satchel. You like, hey, babe, can you hand me my satchel? Can you give me my satchel? But when you got a fanny pack or a Merce, you got to be like, hey, babe, can you bring me my fanny pack? Like, that's how you... that's how you got to say that. Like, you know, you got to make sure that you have it right. Mary Alice says you can wear both. Yo, you can wear both at the same time. You can have on the satchel and the fanny pack. I am done. I am so done. That is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, there's tons of deals for Prime Day, ladies and gentlemen. You guys will definitely be able to save some money if you're looking for luggage and things like that. All kinds of stuff, you know. They got the Kenneth Cole out of bounds lightweight durable hard shell 4-wheel set for $136. Let's take a look at this. It's normally $200, but I mean it's pretty nice, you know. Got the big bag and then the carry-on 2-piece set, $141. It's not bad. Not bad. What else we got here? Tons of luggage. What else we got? Safety alarms. Here we go. The New Balances. There we go. They got the Cross Trainer on sale for 61% off. $29 original. Look at this. This is a steal for you guys. Look at this. The New Balance Men's 608 V5 Cross Trainer, $29.38. Look at that. You can't beat it. You can do all kinds of outside work in these shoes. You can cut grass in these shoes. You can trim the hedges. You can get on the grill. Look at this. Great deals for some great shoes during Prime Day. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for the night. Glad I could chop things up with you guys, have a good time, laugh like normal. Tomorrow we're going to have... Jay, who's tomorrow? Come on, speed it up. Come on, my friend. Let's go. Who is tomorrow? Tomorrow is going to be the Commanders. Hope you guys are ready for that one. So, yeah. Tomorrow's going to be Commanders. Obviously, we'll get on some more viral news like we always do. And we'll keep it fun. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be the Commanders. The 12th is the Cowboys. And then Dolphins the 13th. So, yeah, we got a nice little run. A couple good teams coming up. And I'm definitely looking forward to breaking down those Cowboys and the Dolphins. Definitely looking forward to it. Shout out to Mary Alice. So that's what I look forward to in the spring. Dad bods and New Balance sneakers. This is your season. They're out there with the grill right now at Mary Alice. You got to look for that in the summer too. Oh, you guys crack me up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Jay. Everyone have a good night. And I will see you all tomorrow as we address whatever's viral and the Commanders. Peace out, everybody.